We've been looking forward to since the fixture was announced. Gather round, where every club converges on Adelaide for a weekend of footy like no other.
Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to the Adelaide Oval for Gather Round. This should be a great match. We've been looking forward to this contest between Adelaide and Geelong. Both teams are flying high early in the season and are looking like contenders. We're expecting a beauty between two sides with designs on going deep into September. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Cats. They're coming into this very confident that at their best they can challenge anyone. They're at their best today. They should be comfortable to win.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. O'Brien punches it out of the ruck. Berry, Crouch. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Henry makes good contact. Guthrie, Stewart. Bangs it long. That's a great hit up. What's he got on offer? Lowers the eyes. Close. Can keep it moving. Doesn't often waste it. Blitzarves has found some space. Normally delivers. Smith, all on his own. Careful with the kick. Stengel in the clear on centre wing. Ignoring the corridor for now. Neal has got loose. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Blitzarves works hard to present. Drives it inside the forward 50. Cameron is the man on the spot and he's marked.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
The Crows cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
The Cats on the board first. The two big men do battle. Crouch, Berry, goes long. Defence 101 there. Thilthorpe, terrific tackle. Scrounges a kick. O'Brien is always dangerous inside 50. Hinge, quick snap, and that's a goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Crows have opened their account. The two big men do battle. Berry, Peatling. The defenders will be nervous. Pedlar outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. That's skillful. Thilthorpe gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. O'Brien with a deft tap.
He's suddenly a popular man. There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
O'Brien slaps it out. Crouch.
He's made a bright start.
Smith They're playing for keeps.
The Crows have already got on top in the clearances, and it's directly translating into more forward 50 entries.
O'Brien wins the tap. Peatling attracted a crowd. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Peatling, Nankervis with a chance to run. Can he hit a target? Thilthorpe, strong grab. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Going for territory. Keane went bang. Neal, a bit of a panicked handball. Bowes. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Manages to find a teammate.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Back to where we started. Scores level. Blitzars. Palms it down. Dawson. His field kicking is normally first rate. Guthrie. Intercepts. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? A good kick here and they'll be in business. Henry. That one was always his. Approaching the 50. Looking for two in a row. Cameron. Here's real danger now. Can he find a teammate? Blitzers. Great hands there.
Kicking at his first.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Laird to bring it in. He had one job and he made a meal of it.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
He won't miss this, surely. He nearly did, but it's okay in the end.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Cats having a good patch. O'Brien smashes it out of there. Crouch. Through the centre square he goes. Walker commands the footy.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they got full reward for it.
The margin's back to just a point. O'Brien wins the tap. Smith, Atkins, under pressure. Blitzars. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. O'Brien showing his skills. Berry, Peatling. Good penetration on the kick. Stewart is there to save the day. Takes the safe option. Smith, Henry. What's he got on offer? Blasts away. Not his finest moment. He might have thought about the corridor. Guthrie got a fist in. Henry. He loves to run and carry. Throws it on the boot. Fogarty had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Takes the short option. Cumming on a lead. And they're away. Blitzars with the intercept mark. Who's at home? Bowes might fancy himself here. Clever kick. The Crows have been caught napping. Heads for the pocket. That's well played.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
Goes with the banana, and he's kicked it beautifully.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Cats have pushed the margin out to beyond a goal. O'Brien palms it down. Crouch. How will the umpire see this?
That's commitment to the cause.
The umpire says he had no prior. O'Brien with the tap. Atkins. The midfield battle's so important. Smith
Pokes it into the pocket.
good disciplined defence. Dangerfield. Cameron running in support. Handballs it to nobody. He's run into trouble.
Danger averted, frantic defence.
There might have just been a little bit of panic there. It was a nervous moment.
Laird to bring it back in. Quality delivery by foot. Careful with the kick. Thilthorpe
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
You can't afford to do that too often. The Cats.
Showing some good signs early. This ought to end in a goal.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
The Cats have well and truly got the jump now. The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. Dawson. Can they catch them out on the turnover?
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Rankin has got loose. Smith. Dawson. Under pressure. They've worked it well. Towards full forward.
Thilthorpe is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Peatling. That's not ideal.
Guthrie continues to be a thorn in their side.
Conservative kick. Stengel can keep it moving. The Cats in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Coaches these days don't generally like a lot of goals being scored, so look for them to put the brakes on. Every coach values team defence and being able to take away the opposition's strengths, because every goal the opposition kicks is one more you have to kick.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
No slow starts, no second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back with sides at every contest. Let's go.
O'Brien with a deft tap. Dowling. That's unusual. Holmes. Bursts through the middle. Henry.
Marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
Uses the non-preferred. Fogarty tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Henry by hand. Couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
Both sides have lacked polish, but the endeavour from both has been sensational.
Blitzars with a deft tap. Smith. He's missed.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Saligo with the footy. Good work rate. The Crows
Might be about to start something.
Laird has charged into space. Normally delivers.
Can't get hold of it.
Pedler in no man's land. Bowes
Runs onto it.
honours the lead.
Approaching the 50. What's he got on offer?
He doesn't waste many. Close. They've worked it well.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's a deep kick. It was always likely to fall short. Sizes up what's ahead. He's been quiet. Fogarty gets to the front spot. That's skillful. Humphries
with a chance now.
Look at the distance on that hand pass. Probing ball. It must be his birthday. They've got them on the overlap. Cameron drops into the hole and marks. Blitzers has found some space.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Cats are holding them at bay. The big men fly. Peatling. It's a hot footy. Dempsey gets to it first. Takes them on. Unable to get it inside 50. Shaves the grass with that one. Neal picks off the pass. Penetrating ball. Cumming may have just saved a goal. Can he hit a target? Dawson with a chance to relieve the pressure. Pedler. That's good work rate. Lowers the eyes. Murphy makes position. Dawson has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. Guthrie wins it back. Great mark. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Cumming making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Neal, he's been dispossessed. Smith, an ever-present threat. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
The Cats are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Crows
We'll be hearing alarm bells right about now.
The big men fly. Crouch. Dawson. He'll work all day. They've put themselves under pressure. Gets his kick despite the heat. Dangerfield. That one was always his.
The Cats have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's given it a tug and missed.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
The Crows
Are struggling to transition the footy.
Henry
Takes an excellent grab.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Kick on the way. It looks good. No. He's hit the post.
The Crows will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
They've struggled to get it past the centre.
Pedler.
Works hard to present. A chance to clear now. The runner will be out in a minute. They're looking good. Close. That's a big play. They're well drilled. Cameron, dangerous to leave on his own.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
Snap at goal. He's got great goal sense,
But he's off target with that one.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment.
Keane, all on his own. He's generally a good kick. No wonder coaches go grey.
What's he got on offer?
The defence has fallen down. Cameron has got off the chain.
The Cats are playing like winners.
Holmes, sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in. The two big men do battle.
Holmes. It's loose inside the 50.
Rankin affects the turnover.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. And he's done for holding the ball.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Smith, this is a big opportunity. The Cats are doing all the attacking. Cameron has a way of drawing the footy. The Crows are chasing tail. Bowes
Couldn't finish what he started.
Smith, O'Brien, spills out in the tackle, heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Saligo brings it back in. Peatling on a lead. That's good vision. Laird.
He's been industrious. Berry throws it on the boot. Stewart cuts them off yet again. His field kicking is normally first rate. They've opened them up here. Searching kick. Not his finest moment. Can he be the fire starter? Kolajasny heads them off at the pass. Takes the safe option. Gee, they're playing well. They'll bide their time. Not sure what the idea was there. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Thilthorpe pushes into space and receives the footy. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Looking to hit up the short option. Stengel dealt with the pressure. De Koning. O'Brien in the right spot at the right time. Blitzarves. Good handball. Atkins goes long. Neil had his name written all over it. Approaching the 50. Clever kick. Cumming is racking up spoils. Dangerfield. Cameron. Boot, ball, goal!
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
The Crows need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. The big men fly. Peatling. Berry. They have absolutely spifflicated him. And we will do it all again. O'Brien wins the tap. Crouch. Berry gets the kick away. That's a strong mark. What's he got on offer? They'll compete inside the 50. Hinge couldn't reel it in. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. O'Brien wins it down. Dawson, you asked for it. You got it. We've got another stoppage. O'Brien with a deft tap. Neil Bullen. He's lost it. Bowes going at his first, and he's got it.
He's doing a great job keeping his team afloat, but some of his teammates need to lift.
The Crows need to follow that goal up. Punch clear. Holmes. Bowes takes the hand pass. It's a free for push in the back. Normally delivers. They're moving the footy well here. Can he impose himself on the match? Defence 101 there. Holmes. Stengel in the right spot. In the forward pocket. Dawson is calm in a crisis. The Cats on the ball now. That's poor play. Cumming. He's just run that out.
The Crows simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
O'Brien got his palm to it. Berry gathers on the half volley. Dempsey, Stengel, Smith running in support. Only a behind.
Oh, there's some impressive butchery of the footy going on out there.
Saligo tasked with the kick in. Hinge has charged into space. Cumming in the clear. Goes laterally. Keane with a chance to run. Rankin is hard to beat one-on-one. Another goal and they'll believe. Henry read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
What's he got on offer? A good kick here and they'll be in business. Stewart can keep it moving. The Cats managed to turn a narrow quarter-time lead into a substantial one at half-time, and they are looking the goods. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Cats have been superior in the air, which is certainly contributing to their inside 50 ascendancy. They've also taken some tremendous contested marks. They'll look to improve their clearance work in the third term, though.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Holmes. Neal navigated the traffic. Smith into the action again already. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
There was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. O'Brien wins it down. Crouch gathers. Berry farms it out. Crouch met solidly. Kicks to space. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. No way through there, and they'll reset. O'Brien wins the tap. Dawson, Dowling, Blitzars. Read that one right off the boot. They can smell victory. Honours the lead. Just has to hit a target. Stengel can just about go all the way. They're a big chance here. This is good ball movement. They've picked their way through. Cameron has it within range.
To put the icing on the cake.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match. The big men fly. Smith, Holmes, bursts through the middle. They're huffing and puffing. Saligo. Tony Modra would have been proud of that. The Crows might be about to start something. Thilthorpe, great hands there. Berry working hard and being rewarded. Good work rate. Conservative kick. They've given it up. Can he find a teammate? Quality delivery by foot. Smith. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The Crows are looking down and out. O'Brien, the winner there. A bit of a panicked handball. Which way will it bounce? Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. That'll be play on. Not on my watch, he says. Close. Smith. What a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
Some of these defenders are getting caught out because they're unsure of when they should be staying on their opponent and when they should be peeling off. They're totally disorganised.
The Cats look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. The two big men do battle. Dawson, they've put themselves under pressure. Got the handball away. Peatling, they are tackling machines today. That's careless kicking. They've found the magic formula. Hinge, again with a superior judgment. What's he got on offer? Cumming, works hard to present. Guthrie, intercepts on centre wing. Good penetration on the kick. Hinge claims a terrific contested mark at centre-half back. Crouch has found some space. Rankin uses the body well. He'll pump them into attack once more. Henry takes an excellent grab. Can he hit a target? The Cats having a great patch. Good-looking kick. Stewart makes position. The Crows are chasing tail. Smith got to the right position and hung on. Provides some run. Saligo gets to it first. Hasn't seen a lot of it. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. The Cats have winners everywhere. Searching kick. Hinge makes good contact. Fogarty will keep coming. Dempsey. That one was not open to interpretation.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Probing ball. Stewart got a fist in. He'll be sore in the morning. They're tackling with venom today. He's besieged. O'Brien showing his skills. Atkins with the steal. Dempsey. Was that a throw? Doesn't often waste it. The Cat. Have all the answers. Looking to hit up the short option. Stengel pushes into space and receives the footy. This might be a chance for the high flyers. And that's a letdown. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. It's come unstuck. They'll compete inside the 50. Fogarty takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. He's hit up the lead. He's generally a good kick. Neil Bullen, great body work. He doesn't waste many, seizes the moment. Well played. They desperately need a goal. Henry, we've seen that before. Hinge, Laird, taken to ground. The umpire will have it. O'Brien wins the hit out. Peatling, poor hands there. Holmes, Bowes, ineffective disposal. Keane runs onto it. O'Brien, through the centre square he goes. Almost an accidental intercept. The Crows have won it back. Great anticipation. Good kick. Berry on a lead. I've liked his game today. Stewart wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They're leading them a merry dance. He'll feel that one. Just shoveled it out. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Guthrie. The Cats continue to do as they wish. Stengel runs onto it. Takes a bounce. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Saligo got to the fall. Berry. They are hunting the ball carrier. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Blitzarves palms it down. Atkins. Duncan dishes it off. Nankervis leads his opponent. No wonder coaches go grey. He's been quiet. What's he got on offer? Dangerfield outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
To finish off the good work.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Taking no risks with the kick-in. Peatling pounces. Saligo, Fogarty, and they're out of trouble. That's a strong mark, and they're away. Berry, dangerous to leave on his own. Slowing it down. Ignoring the corridor for now. Turned over on centre wing. Clever kick. Gee, they're playing well. They've got them on the overlap. Neal drops into the hole and marks. Approaching the 50. They've got winners all over the park. Coming. Bailey's team out again. A chance to clear now. Murphy has charged into space. Berry all on his own. They're moving the footy well here. He's having a dirty day. The kick is precise. That's symptomatic of their night. Atkins, good vision there. Close. They're irrepressible at the moment. In no man's land. Henry, Neal. They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Cats with 5 on the bounce. And playing irresistible footy. The big men fly. Dowling, red at best. Smith takes the logical option. Keane runs onto it. Squeezes the kick. Atkins says thank you very much. The Cats are red hot at the moment. Duncan can keep it moving. They're playing like champions. Smith probably too far out to score. Punched away. Atkins, when one tackle just won't do. Henry, he's gone. Hacking it forward. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line. Henry. The umpire whistles for a ball up. O'Brien wins it. Dowling. He'd like that one again. Blitzars.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
The Cats extended their advantage in that quarter, and this match is as good as theirs as we turn for home. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Crows need to turn things around this quarter. Their supporters will expect more effort and the coach will demand it. I'm not for a moment suggesting that they're not having a go, but neither have they been frenetic like we know they can be. As Paul Roux says, there's effort and there's absolute effort.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
No slow starts, no second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back with sides at every contest.
O'Brien.
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
Smith. Forward they go again. Cameron marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
The Cats have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
Vital contest coming up.
It was always likely to fall short. In no hurry here. His field kicking is normally first rate. Neil Bullen in the clear. Keane with a chance to run. Conservative kick. Thilthorpe has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. Dowling working hard and being rewarded. O'Brien. Stengel wins it back. Great mark. Normally delivers. Holmes has a vice-like grip. The Crows are really under the pump here. Dangerfield. Dowling gets there first. O'Brien in the centre square. Playing for pride now. Nankervis is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he find a teammate? Pedler. This is good footy. Junk times come early. Honours the lead. The Crows have been out of sorts. Murphy has found some space. Goes long. Walker is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
The Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. De Koning with the tap. Smith. Mullen loves the hard stuff. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Stengel. Neil. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. O'Brien.
They won't blame him.
He'll work all day. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Looking to peg one back.
Punched that like he meant it.
Guthrie.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Has to be clean. Stewart. On the non-preferred. Coming. Thwarts them again. Searching kick. Nankervis uses the body well. Not a lot of positives today. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Not sure what the idea was there. That's skillful. Bowes. Strong grab. Neil. Approaching the 50. Gets the kick away. Cameron. He's taken a beauty.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
We're watching the best
The business go about their work here. They look to be building something special.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. The two big men do battle. That's almost worth a kick. Dawson recognising the urgency. Walker gets to the front spot.
Straight in front, should not miss.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
There's probably not a lot the defender could have done there. Sometimes you've just got to take your medicine.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. O'Brien slaps it out. Dawson, slick hands. Peatling, what can he do with it? Thilthorpe is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
It would be an understatement to say they need this.
He heads for home with a long bomb. It's there.
They've been on the wrong side of average for most of the game, but that was a classy passage of play.
They've pulled a couple back now, but still plenty to do if they're to get back into this one. O'Brien got his palm to it. Dowling, Peatling, Smith running in support. No way through there, and they'll reset. O'Brien slaps it out. Peatling, Dowling, to no one in particular, under pressure. That's unusual. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. O'Brien managed to get a handball away. Peatling, they desperately need this. The Cats have a chance to push back now. Towards the boundary line. Good thinking and good execution too. Probing ball. Bowes. Pushes into space and receives the footy. What's he got on offer? He doesn't waste many. Neal has got loose. The Cats look well drilled. He's hit up the lead. Good kick. Bowes. That might attract the pack. Dangerfield plucks another contested mark. Approaching the 50. This will be their first entry for a while. Jones had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Stengel cuts it off. Just has to hit a target. Chance gone begging. Keane in heavy traffic. Dawson thought his way through it. Guthrie read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Dangerfield. Is that holding the ball? Pedler, ever reliable. Good penetration on the kick. The Crows having a great patch. Thilthorpe, Kolajasny picks off the pass. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Close at centre half back. He's been quiet. Neal has found some space. De Koning navigated the traffic. Mannar, they've worked it well. Neal tries to take them on and loses.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Nankervis, O'Brien on a lead. This is good ball movement. Momentum has changed colours. A runner will be out in a minute. Gives it everything. It's come unstuck. The Crows having a purple patch. Pedler working hard and presenting well. Dawson. Walker takes a great grab and should kick a goal.
Could look to use the non-preferred here.
They get full value for a deep entry.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
The Crows have fought it out. That's a good sign. Rucks go at it. Dowling, he's set upon. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. De Koning, the winner there. Duncan, under pressure. O'Brien, desperate to win it back. Keane, good tackle. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present. O'Brien with a deft tap. Dawson, Jones has a paddock in front of him.
No arguments there.
The Crows are finishing with a wet sail. It's been that kind of day for them. Can he hit a target? None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. Mannar, dangerous to leave on his own. Big ball to be won here. Neal gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
He's one from one. So far.
Kicks it goal. Oh, don't tell me he's missed.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Saligo to bring it in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
The Cats are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
That's not his best effort, and it's only just managed to score.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Keane marks in the back pocket. Good looking kick. Guthrie is proving a massive thorn in their side.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
He's given it a tug and missed.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
The Cats have dispatched their opposition with relative ease. They'll face sterner tests than that. What are the main takeaways from that one, Hart?
The Crows will be asking themselves where that performance came from. It's not representative of the standards they've set so far this season. There was a point where that got tossed into the too hard basket. They'll need to get back to basics and rediscover their hunger to avoid slipping down the ladder.
OK then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Harv.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.